What's up, everybody? Lifting Joe 2.0 here. Hope everybody had a great week, work wise, training wise, play sports, whatever you did this week. Hope you did it well and continue to do so each and every week. Now, usually I start off talking about uh, bodybuilding. This one's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be kind of bodybuilding related, but this WWE included also. So there's something I was thinking about. I was watching today. I saw a documentary of WrestleMania. If you guys didn't see it, it's on YouTube, and how they basically created and how they got the main events put together, which was amazing. They did a fantastic job at WrestleMania, and the documentary is awesome. Shows behind the scenes and how things are done, which got me thinking. If you noticed lately, since they merged with since TKO has gotten WWE and The Rock is on the board. If you've seen the pay-per-views, you noticed a lot of sponsorship. Uh, you see Logan Paul's main Prime is on almost every episode in the ring. Uh, Pay-per-views companies are sponsoring the pay-per-views, stuff like that. So that had me thinking. Um, I had mentioned this in a prior episode, but I want to talk a little bit more in detail about this. Uh, how possibly WWE can help pro bodybuilding, especially with the IFBB, and especially that The Rock is in the committee of TKO and is a big fan of bodybuilding. As we all know, he trains as a bodybuilder. He's into bodybuilding. He's been at the Olympia. He's been at the Arnold, and his manager Danny Garcia was his partner in Seven Bus Production, also his ex-wife. So they have a good relationship. She's also into bodybuilding. I believe she also got her pro card. So you got two people there that are very into bodybuilding, not just fans, but train as it as well. And had me thinking, you know, uh, bodybuilding is almost mainstream, but not really. Um, if you mention Jay Cutler to people that don't know too much about bodybuilding, they're gonna think about the quarterback that used to play for the NFL, Jay Cutler. So it was interesting. But something I was thinking about was how about if the IFBB does something with WWE that somehow can cross promote the sport of bodybuilding? We'll see now that since now they got a UFC with TKO, that's a cross promotion in itself right there. How something maybe you could do something to promote bodybuilding in a way, especially this year, being that the Mr. Olympia is the 60th anniversary of the Mr. Olympia, which is real big. It's gonna be a big one. And so the Mr. Olympia is October 10th to the 13th, right? They have a pay-per-view, WWE, October 5th, Bad Blood. Now, how about it be a certain way that within that pay-per-view, or even with the live, with SmackDown and Raw, somehow cross promote that the Mr. Olympia being the 60th anniversary, promoted within the WWE to bring the sport up into mainstream. They are doing a pay-per-view. I don't know in the workings of that. I've done a pay-per-view for the Mr. Olympia. It wasn't all that great, but maybe they can work with Arnold's team because Arnold, side note, has his own show, Arnold Classic, and his pay-per-view was fantastic here, the one in Ohio, the first one that he does every South season. That'd be great. So if somehow, some way, that the Mr. Olympia and the IFBB can somehow work with WWE to promote bodybuilding. Because let's get the facts. Let's get it. A lot of these wrestlers uh, have bodybuilder type physiques. John Cena. Recently, he's leaned down. His condition is not as tight as it used to be, but I think he's working on his way on the conditioning part at least. But he competed in bodybuilding. The Rock, as you see his physique, especially the way he trained for the WrestleMania, which is recorded. He's recorded his training sessions and how he prepped for that uh, for WrestleMania. If you look at Roman Reigns, uh, the way he looked at WrestleMania, bodybuilder physique type, like physique. If you were to do a physique competition, he would have been in that division. And as of right now, I don't know if it's currently or it was just a clip or something, but Roman Reigns was seen working out with Kai Green. Something else that'd be good to cross promote. Kai Green has a very outstanding personality that can bring people in to bodybuilding or they want to use promotion. They can use him as a cross promotion. That being said, if they want to promote bodybuilding, they gotta pick the right people. Recently, they had a Mr. Olympia competition at a gym. I think it was in Las Vegas, and it was Derek Lunsford, who is the current Mr. Olympia. Nick Walker, Samson was there as well. I think it was one other person. I just can't remember his name right now. But one thing that I noticed that it kind of got me upset is I'm not saying the particular bodybuilder, or if you want me to say it, I'll say Nick Walker. I love this guy. Best physique. I hope he wins the Olympia this year. Great physique, a Jersey guy, just like me. Born and bred in Jersey. But here's the problem. The reporter went up to him, and the reporter is more, he kind of like, he was chipper, he was like excited, and Nick was kind of like serious and I gotta train, I gotta do this, I gotta not smiling. And matter of fact, I didn't even see the rest of the video. I just took it off. You gotta have, if the camera's on, like they say sometimes, fake it till you make it. You're being interviewed outside of the bodybuilding world. You got a news reporter going to you, and let's get it straight. The majority of people that watch the news don't know anything about bodybuilding. We're like the 1% that know about bodybuilding. So the first thing is, I'm just prepping here. And he's curling while the guy's talking to him. Come on. You gotta be, you gotta get their attention. Watch Pumping Iron. Arnold gave a class on that. Everything he said in the interview, if you watch Pumping Iron, a lot of it was made up. There's stuff there that he didn't do. But what he did, he got the attention. He faked it until he made it. And look where he's at today. One of the powerful guys in the industry today, outside of bodybuilding. So you got to pick the right people. I believe you got to pick the right people to represent the sport outside. Let's say WWE does something with the IFBB to promote the Mr. Olympia. Look, you want the people with the right personality? Kai Green, Phil Heath. You want two people? You say, I want two people only. Kai Green and Phil Heath. One, the way he did Generation Iron, which made, Phil Heath kind of look, like the bad guy, but he could have done a little bit better. Watch his documentary. He breaks it down. Those two can definitely promote the sport. Obviously, you need a current bodybuilder, which is obviously Derek Lunsford. great personality, always smiling, let's talk to people. So I think those top three right there to promote the sport. If IFBB were to do a cross promotion with WWE for the Mr. Olympia, being that this is the 60th anniversary. Now, are they doing this? Are they in the talks? I don't know. I'm expressing what I think needs to be done to expand the sport of bodybuilding into at least part of the mainstream. WWE's around the world. They're doing pay-per-views in Europe, Australia, everywhere. So they're doing their pay-per-view October 5th in Atlanta. So working up their way, or they could sponsor the show for that pay-per-view. I mean, maybe it's already, inked in whoever it is, but maybe some way, somehow they can just promote it in a way that it can be done, or have some of the guys go to the Mr. Olympia and be there in front row. And then the following week on Raw and then SmackDown, they can talk about it. Well, that's the end of my episode, guys. That was my 2 cents on what I think can help bodybuilding get a little more mainstream, but get the right people to do it. And using the WWE, which is right now on fire, complete fire right now. They are just taking everything right now. Well, I hope you guys have a good week. Make sure you stay on point with your training, stay on point with your nutrition, and keep it going. Until then, guys, peace out.